Hi everyone and welcome into another episode of Buffy. Today we are on season 6, episode 9, titled Smashed. I'm not going to talk too much about the last episode because it got a pretty long outro out of me, but I'm very interested in seeing what happens now that Tara has officially left Willow, left the house and everything. What Willow is going to do from here to hopefully make things right, because I feel like we're still at a point with her character where she doesn't want to hurt people, but she just keeps doing it. Also, the episode ended on Buffy and Spike making out. So it seems like this is going to be something that is going to be continuing and kind of heating up from here. I wouldn't be surprised if we started this episode with them making out again. I feel like we're really going to dig deep into what their newfound relationship is and how that's going to be and how Buffy feels about it. And I feel like she's probably almost annoyed with herself that she's giving into this, but she also can't help it. But before we get into the episode, I want to say a huge thank you to one of you guys. Their name is Jonathan. They've been following along with my Buffy journey, and they sent a Buffy care package to my P.O. box, which I was almost tearful on the side of the road going through everything in the box. I have to show you guys what he sent me because it's so nice. We got 2 shirts, okay? First we got my boy Rupert, then we got my boy Spike. I must have mentioned this once because this is one of my favorite candies, and if I didn't mention this in a video and you just went off instinct and knew to get this for me, I'm very shocked. But the sour strips, these things are so good. I must have mentioned it. More candy. We got these little stickers, the Lover tarot card. We have a little framed Tara. She's really going through it right now, so I love to have her by my side. And then we've got a Spike. And then these are so cool. There are a couple prints. So we have Pacific Coastal Railway's Sunnydale, and it's so cool. You can see the magic box right here and the cemeteries in the back. The more you look at this, the more details you see. It's really cool. And then we have this print, which is a flyer for the bronze. I just love stuff like this, and I want to hang it up somewhere in my room, this room. I thank you so much, Jonathan. I don't really talk about it much, but I do have a P.O. box that is linked in my description. And the reason I have a P.O. box is because what I really, really would actually love from you guys is postcards. Sending postcards is one of the things that I do over on my Patreon. I also do really love receiving postcards. This is crazy. This is above and beyond. Thank you so much, Jonathan. You did not need to send me this stuff, but it's really, really cool, and you're very generous. But reminder to everyone that I do have a P.O. box, and if you ever have the time to send me a postcard from wherever you're at, I would love, love, love to receive it. And thank you guys so much, just all of you. I feel like we've really built a Buffy community here. I feel the community more than ever reaching season 6 and almost reaching the end of the show. I also have seen that there's apparently a Buffy reboot in the works, which is crazy. I feel like I've cheated the system somehow, that I might possibly get new Buffy content so shortly after finishing the original show. Who knows if that'll pan out or what will go on with that, But just so you know, if that does happen, we'll meet back here, all right? But yeah, big thank you to all of you. Thanks for all the love on the last couple episodes. I mean, Once More with Feeling especially. I realize that it's a big episode in the fandom now, and that's why it's garnering more views, but I just can't believe you guys have stuck with me this long. This has been a long journey, and I just appreciate you. So with that being said, my Patreon, that's where we do the full length. That's where we do Angel. I do some bonus content over there, postcards, like I said, and Patreon really helps me to hopefully someday be able to maybe do this full time. That would be crazy. Thank you to all of you for being here, and let's get into Smashed. Big throwback.
Normal girl.
Oh my god.
She's a rat.
Amy. Tell me we're bringing Amy back.
Did it ever happen?
We're focusing a lot on Willow, though.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, something's about to go down with Willow this episode.
Oh, as long as I'm here. I'm mugging. Haven't gotten one of those in a while.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never seen this before. Oh my god, this is so interesting. I don't think we've ever seen her, fight bad guy humans before. Oh. What was that? Spike, you threw off her groove.
Way to go with the keen observingness, Jessica Fletcher.
Remind me not to help you.
More often?
Hey, little sympathy for the man with a migraine.
Just have to get your rocks off fighting demons.
Mm-hmm.
There are other ways.
And to that, an extreme see you later.
Okay, so she's still pretending. She doesn't want to make out with him.
So you want to jump right to the kissing then, eh?
I am not kissing you, Spike, but not again.
Wow, she's gonna do that again? No, don't say that.
Haven't let the tension marinate a couple of days and bam!
I don't like to see a girl being called a tease.
It's only a matter of time before you realize I'm the only one here for you, pet. You got no one else!
Whoa, toxic. Ooh, no, no, no. You got no one else is scary. I'm actually surprised though that she's in denial like that again. I thought that scene, even though she was in denial saying, I'm not gonna kiss you, I thought it was still gonna end with them kissing again because, you know, it feels like it's something they can't help or she can't help right now. I cannot believe the continuity with Amy in this show.
To get you a nice companion and grow attached to until one day they leave you for no good reason.
No good reason.
Fun.
Have you learned nothing then?
I swear, if I could figure out how to turn you back.
How can you figure out how to bring Buffy back from the dead and not know how to turn Amy back?
Reveal it.
You know what? I don't mind her using magic to finally figure this out. Wow. Oh my god. Girl is so traumatized. It's been years. I'm so happy with us bringing Amy back. I think it's so funny. It's one of my favorite like long-running jokes. I still think like that one time when Amy actually got returned back to her human body for a split second and then immediately went back. I can't remember what episode it was and what exactly the mechanics of it were, but I just remember that moment and that joke, and it's my favorite joke of the entire series. But this will be interesting to see what she has to say. Honestly, it's kind of crazy that Willow didn't try harder to figure out how to turn Amy back. Oh, God. All right, what are you guys up to now?
The security system here is a guy named Rusty.
That looks fun.
And get up.
I'd puke. What do you guys need a big diamond for?
Play with all the cool stuff.
You're still afraid of hot things?
I know.
Besides, the tank kept making both of us tip over.
What are you boys doing?
Uh-oh, not Rusty.
Well, we're the tour group.
Guess we just lost track of time and should probably just get the freeze ray out of here now.
Oh, poor Rusty.
Dude, that is so cool!
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, not exactly.
Soon we'll have a...
Hey, that's really neato and stuff, but in the meantime, you know.
It's fused to his hand. Jesus Christ.
Still kind of queasy.
So much resentment do you have for Willow, girly?
It's okay. It's just a siren.
I'm surprised she remembers and is still that strong with magic after all this time.
I felt like I was in that cage for weeks.
Weeks.
But it can still be okay.
Right.
Prom's coming up. I was so hoping Larry would ask me. We would make such a splash of... Oh, God.
Oh, this is devastating.
He hasn't asked someone else, has he?
Oh, girl.
1, Larry's gay.
Oh,
2,
yeah.
Larry's dead.
Oh, yeah.
And 3, high school's kind of over.
Yeah.
How long was I in the cage?
What has it been, 3 years? 4 years?
Can I talk to you about something?
Of course.
Right. You know how we all make choices?
Uh-huh.
Well,
Do you not know where she's
Lately,
going
I
with
am.
this? Oh, my God.
oh, Tara, hey, how have you been?
Rat. You?
Yeah.
Dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you have any cookies?
Yeah? What kind?
Any kind.
You know what? If I was a rat for 4 years, I would probably want some cookies too.
Is she gonna be okay?
Don't know. She's kind of freaked out. But then
Understandable.
I would be too.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's nice having another magically inclined friend around.
All right.
So what were you gonna tell me? You were sounding all serious.
It's nothing. I mean, the whole Amy thing.
Also, she's probably just thinking like, oh, well, she's using her magic for good. She's doing her best. She has good intentions.
You need anything?
No, thanks.
Oh,
cookies.
they look good.
Oh, Gatorade has a new flavor. Blue.
See? Head spinning.
Which blue came first? I like the dark blue one more than the light blue. Her little braids make it even cuter the way they're sticking out. That's funny. Oh my god. The frozen effect looks so cool, actually. Like, I want to know how they did that.
Look who decided to show up.
What are you doing here, Spike?
Trying to make out again.
Well, you know a man was frozen alive in there.
You really seem awfully fixated on a couple of kisses, Spike.
And you seem awfully quick to forget about him.
Of course she is.
I'm sorry if you thought that it meant more. But
It can't
when
mean
I
more.
kissed you, you know I was thinking about Giles, right?
I always wondered about you two.
I understand what she means.
I was depressed. Ergo,
Yeah.
vulnerability and bad kissing decisions.
That's how the first kiss happened.
but-
She was literally about to combust with depression.
Did it work?
What?
You convince yourself.
You're not a man. You're a thing. Don't touch
Hey.
me!
What the hell? Wait, what the hell?
You're a thing. An evil, disgusting thing.
Wow. Okay, actor. The face was spooky. Is his chip not affecting him Wait, what? Why was there such a what?
Look at all the
It
goodies.
seemed like he just faked. Whoa. What?
Anything you want,
She's confused about where she fits in. I'm supposed to be too, because I'm not.
This might hurt a little.
Why could he hit Buffy?
Hell is going on.
But also, yikes. Oh god, I have so much to talk about already just about what just happened, but clearly if he could, he still would. That's what that just taught me. Because I thought maybe he could have changed because of the chip, forcing him to not act on his instincts, cause him to learn in other areas, but he was ready to go right back to it when he thought he could.
You know that I will always be there for you, right?
This is so cute that they're hanging
There's actually
out.
more I will eat in when I practice that at home. Do you think you'll ever get back together? I wish I knew.
It needs to be a long break because I think Willow has a long road ahead of her on much to learn.
He's all thought out. Says they used hair dryers.
Everything's
why
slowed
not?
down.
Such a pain. The text I wanted, Giles took it with him.
Should we call him? It's like the middle of last night there. I don't think we need to resort to... I mean...
I assumed we were about to do something magic-y too. Oh.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that part.
Yeah, that's new.
They're withholding information to smoke out the criminals.
Oh, is it a supernatural diamond? You know, like healing powers or good lucky?
Oh, keep checking, shall we? What's the deal with...
Oh, for crying out loud. This is bizarre. You're all la 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 with the magic and the not talking like everything's normal.
This is why, thank you. This is why, one of the reasons I love Anya. We need her to just be honest when no one else will be.
It's hard. But it's better this way. They got blown out of proportion. And this time away will help us sort through things.
I think you're forgetting some major points as to why she left.
Yes, gentlemen, it turns out size is everything. No offense.
Is this our first step in taking over the world, guys?
First part, now it's time for phase 2.
What the hell
Band
is phase
fired up?
2?
Check.
Knock, knock, robot boy. You need to look at my chip. Examine my chip, or else Mr. Fett here is the first to die.
Knows where to hit him where it hurts.
What I want is answers, Nimrod.
Right. I'm gonna help him out. Are you sure we can trust him? He needs us, we need him. Well, that's how these things work. Scratch your back, you scratch.
I'm not scratching your anything. You do what I tell you.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
All right, how's Amy doing?
Amy? Don't you want to go see your dad?
No,
Oh,
can't. Too many questions.
About where
true.
you were.
No, about how I got there. I wish there was a way that I could make him forget about the last 3 years.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, I can help you with that.
As she can.
I just don't want to deal with him right now. Come on, let's get out of here. Something fun. Anything not involving a big wheel. Maybe you'd rather sit home all night, alone, like in high school.
I can party. Not like I owe anyone anything. I am totally free.
You're English, right?
Yeah.
I've seen every episode of Doctor Who.
I've not seen one, but I hear people love it.
Help me out here, Spark. I don't speak loser.
Okay. Right. Your chip works fine, yeah.
There's got to be something wrong.
No, listen. But whatever it is, it works fine. There's no deterioration of the signal. It's coming through.
I think Buffy just has so much darkness in her now. That's why.
You tell anyone about this.
No, I promise. Who would I tell?
He's happy.
Nothing wrong with me. Something wrong with her.
Yeah, I figured she just had some, because he's said to her before, like, you have this darkness in you got to give into it, blah, blah, blah. This is a pretty interesting way for them to say, yeah, she literally does have a lot of darkness in her. And what is he going to do about it? Be happy that she's like him, or try to kill her now that he can, or realize he can't even though he can? Please.
You notice how it's been getting dark so much earlier these days?
Fine. I'll stay, but just until they get back. And only to make sure that you're not alone.
Oh god. With Tara being here, I feel like when Willow and Amy get back, there's gonna be some like tension, romance, energy or something between them, and it's gonna be awkward. You can't even play pool.
Hey. Do you want to come?
Oh, no. You go. I'll keep an eye on our drinks.
You know, because if you want something a little more your style, I'm sure we can swing that.
Whoa, yikes.
Really?
Icky. What?
Hi, Bree. Willow.
Brainwashing girls into thinking they're interested in you?
I'm still...
It's cool.
Ah,
Oh, sorry.
mood.
I think I'm gonna sit this one out.
Nuh-uh. You can't just work us up like that and then just...
Hey!
Ew.
Well, nobody asked you, Ellen.
Fuck off. What the hell?
You wanna dance?
That's all.
Oh, don't do anything crazy on them. They might deserve it, but don't be doing it. Don't stoop that low. Oh, man. Well, her and Amy, they have a great influence on each other, it seems.
There's no such thing as a frost monster who eats diamonds.
Well, maybe he doesn't eat them.
What's up with Willow?
Out with Amy, I guess.
Someone to do more magic with.
But at least she's not all cooped up and crying.
Tara thinks Willow is doing too much magic. And she's not the only one.
Mm-hmm.
Responsible people are always so concerned with being good all the time that when they finally get a taste of being bad, can't get enough. It's like all kablooey.
Maybe onto something.
Willow's getting a taste of something powerful. Way bigger than her.
Right.
She was getting out of control with it before Tara left.
Gotta be seductive. Just giving into it. Going totally wild.
Oh god, is Buffy relating?
Magic box.
Slayer.
Okay.
Bloody hell. Yes, it's me.
You're calling me on the phone?
Thought you might be up for a little grunt work.
What? No.
I was talking shop, love, but if you got other ideas, you, me, goes a little too.
So, what did Captain Peroxide want?
Nothing.
Well, I don't know, Buff. It seems like we've been through every book.
It's so crazy that these three guys, they're just so random and stupid that they can't figure them out.
Is it me, or do these things seem really lame?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna go with unusual, but yeah. Night, guys.
Night.
All right, let's get moving. I'm so curious about what Spike is. Okay, perfect.
Slayer.
Get out of my way.
For what?
He's gonna hit back.
The pain is gone. You came back wrong.
Ooh, I don't like it being put that way, but I wonder, like, literally what it is.
Trick. You did something to the chip.
It's not me. It's you. Just you. In fact, that's the funny part. You're the one that's changed.
You're wrong.
I want... Well...
And how come you're so spooked, love?
You're wrong.
I want him to be, but look at the evidence. Why can he do it? Why are we doing this to these guys? This is disgusting. Oh my god, that guy hitting the robot on the side? Get it! She's kind of real for that. Sure, just keep changing the world till it's exactly what you want it to be. That is how the world should work. It's just yours to play with. What? Like, what? This is just senseless. Why?
She doesn't fit in anywhere. She's got to learn to love.
Hey, she's talked to him about her insecurities about that.
I'm lost. Look at you.
Not
you
fitting
idiot.
in.
Poor Spiky.
Both very much feel like
Your
outcasts.
job is to kill the Slayer. But all you can do is follow me around making moon eyes.
I'm in love with you.
You're in love with pain.
Ah.
You like me because you enjoy getting beat down.
Hello, vampire. What's your excuse?
Trauma, I guess? Oh, what is that?
There's gotta be someplace, like, bigger than this.
This wasn't enough?
It's way too early to go home yet.
I wasn't planning on hurting you much.
You haven't even come close to hurting me.
Afraid to give me the chance? You afraid I'm gonna...
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were halfway through that episode. I feel like that episode felt very unfinished, no pun intended, in a lot of different ways. I was expecting, oh god, how is the next episode gonna pick up? Because I feel like especially with Willow and Amy, like I thought we were gonna finish out their night on the town and then like return home and, you know, Tara and Dawn are there and they're going to be like, what have you two been up to? Because they're probably going to be magic high when they get back. They're going to know that something's up there and blah, blah, blah. I was expecting that whole thing to carry out in this episode, but it just cut off with cheeky banter between Amy and Willow being like, we want to hit up somewhere bigger than here. And I don't know where they're going to go now, but I hope, oh my God, what's the next one called? I hope we pick up with that. Wrecked? Oh, Jesus. Who's about to get wrecked? Okay, where the fuck do I begin? Oh my god, actually so much happened in this episode that I might continue the discussion for it into the intro of the next. I feel like this is one of those, but what can I say? Spike. First of all, very interesting that Spike can hurt Buffy. I don't know what that's about. It brought me back immediately to this one episode where Spike was trying to like get in her head and saying like, have darkness in you and you just need to let yourself give into that. And it's like, honestly, at the time I thought he might be onto something. I mean, everyone has some darkness in them, and I guess as long as you're not hurting others, there's certain ways to be able to give into that. There's got to be some like healthy coping mechanism. Okay, what am I doing talking about healthy coping mechanisms after this episode? I don't know what's up with Spike being able to hurt Buffy. I feel like even before she died, there was some sort of darkness in her. And I don't mean that as an insult at all. I wonder if it is because of the death or if he could have hurt her all this time and we just didn't even know it. I wonder when was the last time he was able to hurt her successfully. I don't know. He definitely tried at the beginning. It's not like literally the whole time, because when he first got his chip put in him, he definitely tried and he definitely couldn't. So I guess it would make sense for it to just be like the coming back from the dead situation. But what if it... No, I was gonna say, what if it is just, like, she's been majorly depressed since coming back from the dead, and what if that counts as a sort of darkness? But that would be really fucked up. Like, if depressed people were just considered bad in this universe, and Buffy and Spike can just punch the fuck out of them, that would be weird. So I don't know what exactly it is, and I'm really, really interested in exploring that and figuring that out. You could argue that, like, pre-death Buffy never would have kissed Spike the way that post-death Buffy has, because she's at an all-time low. And so I wonder if like her giving into that sparks some sort of darkness that the chip registers. I don't know. Side note, let's get the boy squad out of the way. Jonathan, Robo Guy, and the Rando. They were very random in this episode. They provided some things to let the plot move forward, but overall really random. Whatever. Then let's talk about, I'm so all over the place. Then let's talk about Spike and Buffy hitting each other. That first one. Buffy dealt the first blow. First of all, I do feel like both sides, they shouldn't be hitting each other. I do feel that, like, even though Spike is the evil vampire, given the relationship that Buffy has built with him, I feel like she's at the point where she shouldn't be hitting him and he shouldn't be hitting her. Like, so yikes there that went both ways. And then it turning into what it did at the end of the episode with them like kicking the shit out of each other and then that turning into sex. It feels like, well, of course that's how that's going to happen. It feels not that surprising for them and the type of relationship they had. They said so many interesting things to each other though in this episode, and I really think that they both hate themselves so much. I think they both have very little self-worth, and that is where a lot of their weaknesses in each other are lying, which just sounds screwed up. My head is scrambled right now. Like, I don't even know if, like, please don't pick apart what I'm saying in the comments in this outro because I don't even know what I'm saying. I feel like it's just really unhealthy, which I shouldn't be surprised. There's gonna be people in the comment section being like, of course it's unhealthy. He's an evil, soulless vampire. And I'm like, I know. But what is interesting to note is that he is an evil, soulless vampire whose chip doesn't work on Buffy. So we know now he can kill Buffy if he wants to. And he isn't. He still stands by the fact that he says, I'm in love with you. He's still just as obsessed with her and doesn't want to hurt her. Hurt her, like hurt being in quotations, because I don't know, like them fighting each other. It has been mentioned before in the series that is sometimes a type of foreplay for both of them. So like, I don't know how to view that. It's, again, not healthy, but like what in this show is right now. I'm very, very excited and intrigued by this turn because I just think it's gonna be really interesting as far as dissecting psychologically what's going on here from here forward with the both of them. But I have to say right now my words are escaping me. I'm just a little bit in shock with all of the Buffy Spike stuff that happened in this episode. I'm gonna have to pick that conversation up in the intro of the next one. And then as far as Willow, it's cool to see Amy back, like the actress. Surprised it took this long to get her back, honestly, but yeah, Willow is just spiraling, isn't she? Like she just doesn't see it. She doesn't see how what she's doing is wrong. And I feel like she just needs like an intervention, which Buffy tried to have with her for a second in this episode, but then she backed out on it because I think she thought, am I overreacting? She's not. I really think, yeah, Willow needs an intervention, and I'm really worried. Giles tried to give her an intervention, though. It wasn't a gentle one, I think, and she got real defensive with it. It wasn't done probably in an effective way, but remember in the kitchen where he tried to say something to her about how she's misusing magic, bringing Buffy back from the dead and everything, and she was like, you better watch who you're talking to. Like, so I fear that even if we did try to do some sort of intervention, I don't know, it depends on how we did it, but I don't even know if she's willing to hear it at this point, especially now that she has Amy by her side. She's gonna be like, well, Amy doesn't see anything wrong with it. That's gonna suck. And I'm really scared. I'm really nervous about what they're gonna do next. Like, they have plans, her and Amy. The night is still young and they have plans to do something else, and I'm scared to find out what it is. But yeah, I don't know. Buffy and Spike, they both are very miserable at the moment. I mean, Spike's always miserable because, like he said, he's an evil vampire, and then it kind of hurt him saying to Buffy, what's your excuse? And my response to that is trauma. I feel like he should know that. He should know that based on all the conversations he's had with her. And he's seemed capable at points in understanding the depth of what she's been through and the emotions that she's feeling. He genuinely has showed that he can understand that. I don't know if he can empathize with it, but he can understand it. Oh God, I don't know. I honestly really might go back through this episode and write down like specific quotes or something of things that were said and try to wrap my brain around them, like quote by quote, because there was so much that was said in this episode where I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I think I need to go. I'm sorry. I can't. I have nothing else to say. I think I need to go. We will talk next time. We'll really get into it next time. But I'm going to go now. So thanks for being here. And hopefully I will see you guys next time.